Welcome back, everybody. This is going to be a little tour of Prospect Park, Minnesota neighborhood. This sits in Hennepin County, but right close to St. Paul's, Ramsey County, right on the border of those two. And this is the neighborhood that I really like. So if you enjoy this content in Minnesota and Twin Cities, make sure to check out the playlist below and smash that subscribe button. It's free for you to do, and it sure helps me as a creator. She was just at the park.
Well, I mean, she has for.
That's true.
We don't have for. This is good weather for us, but not so good for her.
She's actually a Belgian Malinois. So it's like a German Shepherd 2.0. They don't get quite as heavy, don't have as long coats, and there's less backyard breeding, so they're healthier dogs and have closer to a 15-year lifespan. Typically, yeah, because they have to be task trained. So, like, the ones that you see in Chihuahua and things, they're more likely to not be legitimate service dogs, but just someone slapping a harness on saying they're trained. You know, a real good handler that has the towel down, the dog's not interacting with the driver, those types of things.
Greyhounds could be a service dog.
Yep, they make great service dogs for like mobility because they're a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I love them. I used to own 2 or 3 greyhounds.
Yeah, they make great mobility dogs just because they are so like just gentle demeanor.
Yeah, they're super loyal too.
Come with Mazikeen and I to the dog park. We are headed in a lift to the Franklin Terrace Dog Park. Notice that I have a green towel down on the floorboard, so any dirt and or hair goes there and not all over this Lyft driver's car. This is Minneapolis that we are driving through, specifically the Prospect Park neighborhood. This neighborhood sits right on the edge of Minneapolis and right before St. Paul / the Ramsey County line. And this is one of my favorite places to live. I've lived at a couple of different apartment complexes throughout this neighborhood. I would own, but I can't afford it. So, yeah. Prospect Park itself doesn't have lots of shopping per se, and it has a lot of condominiums and multi-family housing and are like townhouses. And so you don't really get a whole lot of chance for like gas stations and stuff, which means like there's a lot of sidewalk and walkability because also gas is now $5 a gallon with the Strait of Hormuz being closed. Once you go ahead and cross the bridge into more of the Minneapolis side, that's when you get more into the shopping district, and then you have the iconic downtown Minneapolis. This bridge is completely walkable as well, so that you can still get from one side to the other. Once we go ahead and get to the dog park, I will go ahead and put the towel from the lift back into the backpack, and then we'll go ahead and walk down. It is street parking all through here, but it is a relatively quiet and safe street to park and walk. And of course, there are sidewalks. And then before you get into the park, there's trash cans on both sides and at both entrances. At the Franklin Terrace Dog Park, there is no big dog or small dog differential. It's all just one big lot. However, there is a smaller area to go ahead and unleash your dogs to allow them to use the restroom / get them undone before entering the main park area. And now I will go ahead and leave you with our experience of hanging out at the dog park.
All right, come here, Mass.
We typically stay about 30 minutes or so, play a couple of good rounds of fetch. I cheat by using an extra big tennis ball as well. The nice thing is it's all mulch, and so there's not a bunch of rocks for them to trip on and everything. And then it also means less weeds and less fleas and ticks.
Oh, you found a different ball. Drop it. Drop it. Come here, Mass. Come on. Bring here. Drop it.
Now it's time to go ahead and head back home.
Come on,
We
Mess.
have to get a lift here because I can't travel the about 2 miles it takes for me to
She was
get
just at
to
the park.
that dog park.
That's true.
This is more of that
She's actually a
Prospect
Belgian
Park
Malinois.
neighborhood.
So it's like a German Shepherd
and
2.0. They don't get
now
quite
we
as heavy,
are
don't have
going
as long
to be
coats, and
headed
there's less backyard
more
breeding, so they're
towards
healthier
the
dogs and
St.
have closer to
Paul
15 years
side
lifespan.
of town. If you're from Minnesota or you like this Minnesota style content and or dog or cat style content, make sure to give
Typically,
me a
yeah,
like,
because they have to be
comment
fast
what
trained, so
kind of dog
they
that
can't
you
do
have,
and things.
and
Therefore,
then
like,
of
not
course
be legitimate service
subscribe.
dogs,
It's
but just
free
someone
for you to
slapping a harness
do,
on saying they're
and it
trained.
sure helps me as
A real
a
good
creator.
handler
Thank you
has
guys
the towel
all,
down.
and I
They,
will catch
the
you
dog's
on
not
the
interacting with
next
the driver.
video.
Those types of things.
What are Greyhounds to be a service dog?
Yep, they make great service dogs for like mobility because they're a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I love them. I used to own 2 or 3 Greyhounds.
Yeah, they make great mobility dogs just because they are so like just gentle demeanor.